Okay, so I've decided I was inspired by Ruth Ann, who recently did a detox on her channel. And if you haven't watched that, it's Ruth Ann Zimmerman on YouTube as she's a homesteader. And I was inspired to try a detox. And since it's the holidays and my kids are away and I have a few days off work, I thought maybe it'd be a good time to actually try this. I haven't done a detox in 20 years, so it's quite a long time. I did go paleo like 10, 11 years ago, and that was good, but I never lost weight with that. It was just, I got rid of my depression and sinus issues, and that was really good. And I went on the autoimmune protocol for probably a year. And then it just became too difficult because I was so broke and I couldn't afford meat. And all I could afford was like a 60-cent pack of pasta to feed the kids. So I ended up going off paleo, even though I never lost weight. I was on paleo and the autoimmune for a total of 18 months. So I never lost weight, but I did feel a lot better. My depression sort of went away, and my sinus issues also cleared up, and allergies and things. So that was good. However, it didn't, anyway, it doesn't matter. So I haven't done a actual detox though. Probably since then I did a bit of one, I guess. So that was like 11 years ago, but an actual detox without sort of eating and fasting and things. Actually, I haven't done a detox without eating. Let's just say that. Complete fasting. I've done a detox 20 years ago. I went to a naturopath and she put me on a detox, and it was protein shakes, healthy, clean shakes that cleared out my system. I did that, and I remember not eating for 3 days and having just those shakes, and they were designed to clear out everything. And I remember very clearly, like the second and third day, having to go to the toilet a lot for number twos. So it really did clear out a lot of stuff. And then for another 2 weeks, I had just normal protein shakes for breakfast and lunch. And then for dinner, I had a very clean, hormone-free piece of fish or chicken breast, and grilled that with some vegetables for dinner, without anything else on them. No sauces, no butter, no nothing, just that. I did squeeze a little bit of lemon over my veggies just to give it a bit of flavour, and that really worked well. So anyway, that was a long time ago, and I really enjoyed that cleanse that time. It really, I don't know, it really did seem to help. I enjoyed it. Paleo was hard when I went paleo because I was really into sugar. My children were babies, and like literally nursing babies. And so I was not getting a lot of sleep. I was a single mum. I was getting 2 hours of sleep a night, but that wasn't in a row. That was total. And I was exhausted. So I was relying on sugar to get me through the day, and caffeine and coffee. And so, I remember when I did paleo, I did go off of sugar. That was something I did notice. I actually had some detox tea that I'd purchased, some herbal detox tea, and it helped get rid of those sugar cravings. So that was really good. And since then I have cut out a lot of sugar. I haven't gone back to a lot of sugar at all. However, my weight with my thyroid and things and Hashimoto's it's just really hard. I've put on so much weight. Like, never have I been this heavy. And recently I thought I was doing the right thing and was having a warm lemon drink with my thyroid medication of a morning, because that's just when I take it. And I usually have a coffee, and you're not meant to take anything with it, but usually I've taken a coffee and it hasn't been too much of an issue. And then I took lemon water, thinking, yep, I'm doing a better thing for my body. I'm not having caffeine first thing in the morning. I'm having a warm lemon water, and that destroyed my thyroid medication. So the last month I got really exhausted again and knew my medication wasn't working, and I put on 5 kilos. So I asked the chemist, I'm like, have they changed it? And she's like, no, the formula hasn't changed. And I'm like, And she's like, have you done anything different? And I'm like, yeah, I started drinking lemon water. And she's like, yeah, that's your problem. Citrus changes it. So I had to stop that. And since I've stopped that, I feel like it's working again. So it's good. I'm back to normal. But I do need to lose some weight and clear out my system. And I feel like being a broke mum, like I used to buy my kids and working full time. I used to make my kids raw whole foods for snacks and send them off to school. But since I've been working full time, I don't have the time, I'm finding, to make all of the raw snacks that I was, and I don't have the energy, and I've had other health issues. And so I've been purchasing crap junk food for them to take snacks, and I've been taking it as well because I need something to eat at work, and I just grab that. And it's not really ideal, I know. So I really feel like this detox will be good. So anyway, day one, just a bit of background. I have, I don't know if you can see it in here, probably not. No, I've drank most of it. It's a lamb broth or lamb stock. A couple of years ago, because I've got into canning my own food, and I made some lamb stock out of some lamb bones that we had, and I used it when I need a dark stock. However, I haven't used a lot of it, and I made a lot of it, so there's still some there. So I just warmed up a can of stock that was homemade, and it roasted for like 3 days. So all of the goodness and nutrients out of the bones into this, and I just heated it up, and this is what I'm having. So Ruth Ann had stock, and she had fermented foods. Now, I don't have a lot of fermented foods. I do have sauerkraut in jars, so I don't know how beneficial they are because they're commercial ones. But if I get really hungry, I'm going to have them. If not, I'm just going to try and stick to the stock for a couple of days and see how I go with that. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this fast and seeing how I feel and detox, and hoping that it helps. My lymphatic system, as you can tell, needs clearing out with the double chin. It just, that's your lymphatic system not clearing well. And and I feel like my blood sugar's been up and down a little bit, even though I don't get it monitored or anything. I'm not diabetic, but I do know when I haven't eaten and things, I feel shaky and my heart starts to race a little bit. So I do know that I think with there's some issues there that haven't been enough to say that I'm diagnosed with anything, but I do think that there's something in the background there, especially because I also have PCOS as well as Hashimoto's. So that can lead to insulin resistance, and so that also doesn't help me. So I just want to do a quick video, and I don't know if I'll post it, but this is just for me to monitor how I feel. I meant to start it yesterday, and I just completely forgot yesterday. I actually, hang on a sec. So yesterday I was guided to sage my house. I have been feeling so tired lately. Like, I come home and I am drained. Like, I've been sleeping. Like, yesterday I slept overnight, I slept for 12 hours, and then in the afternoon I went back for a 2.5 hour nap. Now, that is not right. There is something going on, and I've been napping for 2 to 3 hours every day these holidays, and I've been feeling so drained, like really drained. Again, almost back to how I felt when I had chronic fatigue, but not quite as bad. But I could definitely, I knew something was up, and when I woke up I got guidance to sage the house, and I haven't done that since we've been in this house, but I've really felt in the last couple of months really drained. So I saged the house, and oh my god, it was nearly instant after I saged and cleansed the house. I had my energy return. I felt more energized, and I was like, wow, I really needed to do this. I can't believe how much of a difference it's made, and I actually have energy this morning to get up and do things. And now I'm going to do a detox, which will probably wipe that a little bit. But I was guided to also cleanse and do a detox today. So I forgot yesterday I was going to start it, but I feel like cleansing the house and cleansing anything that was attached to it has really helped. And I think my body's now like trying to come online with that as well. So anyway, that's just a bit of background. I feel really good with that. And cheers. I'll check back in, I don't know, maybe tonight and see how we go. Yeah, I'm very disheveled because it's the holidays. I have a day off. I haven't brushed my hair, but I don't care. Yeah, and we'll see how this goes. So wish me luck. I have to pick up the boys tomorrow from the airport, and I'm hoping that I am clear-headed and not foggy-headed to be able to drive out there and get them. Okay, and they're going to have a shock, but obviously I'll cook them dinners and stuff. But that'll be hard for me to not eat with them, but we'll try. And that's the thing. I think you get so in a habit of just eating, and I've not wanted food for a long time. My body's been trying to tell me not. It gets hungry, but then it's like I don't want food. It's really weird. So I've felt that for a long time. So anyway, hopefully this detox, will help. And I'll let you know how I go. But I have homemade broth and stock, because it was cooked down for 3 days. So it is highly nutritious. So I'll see how many of those I go through a day. If I get really hungry, I might just have another one. But we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know. All right, wish me luck. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.